I appreciate that it's not your role to comment on the advisability of specific policies, but given your critical role in ensuring price stability and reducing inflation, I have had conversations with, quite recently, just a week ago, with a C-suite executive of a major global retailer who informed me, because I asked, why aren't we seeing the impact of these tariffs and price data yet? And he said, it's coming in the third quarter, because it takes time for tariffs to work their way through a distribution chain. Often what you have on the shelf today may have been imported 2 or 3 months ago. Is that your understanding? Do you anticipate there may be impacts down the road?
Yeah, that's very much what I hear. I happened to meet with an unusually large number of business people in this last FOMC cycle, and that's a typical thing that they'll say, especially the retailers, that what's being sold now was in inventory in February, let's say, and it just isn't showing up yet. So we do expect to show up, tariff inflation to show up more, but I want to be honest, we really don't know how much of that's going to be passed through to the consumers. We just don't know, and we won't know until we see it. It could be lower than we expect. It could be higher. We have to wait and see, which is kind of what we're doing.
I appreciate the uncertainty. Another thing he told me that had me very concerned was that often they will increase prices on goods not subjected to tariffs to compensate for the very substantial losses they have to suffer with the increase of tariffs on relatively price elastic goods. So in other words, necessities will also tend to bear a higher price, even if they're not subjected to tariffs. Is that your understanding of the potential impacts?
That very much is something that companies will tell you that they do. If they can't cover the losses on the thing that's being tariffed, they'll find other ways to do it. We actually don't have prominent examples of that yet, but that's certainly a possibility, and that did happen in the last tariff episode with washing machines and dryers.